going to do a short demo here on this Musicmaster bass amp. After I've done some mods, I did the volume tone control mod on it, and then I also replaced the filter caps. And you can get the details on the volume tone control mods on my website, hasserl.com, hasserl.com. Anyways, just want to do a demo, kind of show the way the amp sounds after it's been modified and how the tone control works. And I'm just using this Gibson Les Paul Special here with a pair of P90 pickups. Alright, so I've got the amp. Let's turn the amp down to about 3. And I'll use the neck pickup and I'll turn that volume down to about 3. And just so you can hear some nice clean tones. Very nice. So let's roll the tone off. I'll take that down to about 1. You can hear the difference right away as it's rolling some of the highs off. Go back to 5. 1. 5. And then let's take it up to 10. And the way this tone control works, just real briefly, is that at 5 is a pretty neutral setting. As we go down to 1 or with the tone control all the way off, we're rolling highs off, taking them out of the circuit, dumping them underground, and so they're not being passed on. At 5 is neutral, and as we go above 5, it starts rolling, or not rolling highs. It is sending highs around the volume control to brighten the tone. It's like the old bright switch on Fender amps. Only with the bright switch, it's on-off. Here you have a little variable action. So again, let's reference at 5, and all the way up. Back again to 5, and back to 10. So it's not a great difference. It's definitely enough to be perceived, and it just kind of adds some brilliance to the tone. But I got to tell you, besides just the variability of tone that this control adds above the original tone control, which frankly pretty much sucks, it just gives a better tone overall to the way the amp. So even sitting at a neutral setting, neutral setting there, a 5. That's just a pretty tone that the stock amp won't give you. It won't. The stock amp has a fairly dull sound to it. Just giving this simple modification really changes the character and it turns into a great amp. So you can see that even sitting with the amp volume at 3 and the guitar volume rolled back to about 3 on the neck pickup, it's already causing a little bit of a breakup with the amp. So these definitely break up early and often. If you want a high headroom amp, this is not it. This is an amp that you can get some clean tones out of, like I just demonstrated, but it's an amp for those that like to push an amp into overdrive. So this one definitely does it. And if I just leave that on 3 but roll the guitar volume up, we'll start breaking up even more. So I'll bring it up to about 7. And we'll take it all up to 10. Roll it back off. Cleans right up. Just like a good tube amp should do. It should really respond to the volume control and the picking attack. This amp does it for sure. But you like I said, it does break up off, but you can get some nice clean tones. So if I wanted to play something nice and pretty, I'd just roll the guitar volume off and let's roll some of the tone off. Take that down to about 2.5. What if I did that with the tone on 10? Turn it up to about 5. Let's go with the bridge pickup. I'm going to crank this up. Let's go up to 10. I'm just noodling. Sorry, guys. Nothing. I got nothing to play. Just a bunch of noise. Let's crank the volume back up and see how well it grinds. I'll crank the guitar volume back up to 10 again on the bridge pickup. So you can see it gets with it pretty good. We can try some different tones at that. Let's take this up to about 8. Let's roll it down to about 3. Let's take it all the way up. What the hell? the neck pickup and see what we got. Because sometimes on neck pickup, when you got the amp cranked, it'll just turn to mush. Bunch of noise. Anyways, that's the range of tones. I think you'll really like it, like I do. Keep it turned down and work the guitar volume. And great sounding amp. Guys, sorry. I'm just trying to show the sound of the amp, not my guitar prowess, whatever that means. Quick note about the speaker I'm playing through. That's just I just have this plugged into my test cabinet where I've got a Eminence Tonker speaker loaded in there, and it's it's a 12-inch ceramic magnet speaker that's with about 300 watt capacity. So it's a really overkill for a little 12, I'm going to say about 12 watts on this little amp here, and that's probably being a little generous. It's probably less than that. It's not the best match of a speaker. I like to use on these amps the Weber Signature 12. I think it's a real good match for these. It's an get the Alnico magnet one. And it's the power rating of that speaker matches this amp better. And when you crank it up, you want to drive it hard, crank it up. That Alnico magnet speaker will compress a little bit, give you some compression and a little bit of bloom, and it just sounds good. It's a neat match for this amp. It's an inexpensive speaker that the character just kind of matches with this amp, in my opinion, really well. But hey, that Tonker didn't sound too bad either. Anyways, that's it. Hope this is helpful. Adios.